Topic: Church security. The purpose of this video is to provide a broad introduction to a critical aspect of any successful ministry: the safety and security of the church. The purpose of church security has three key priorities. First, protecting the congregation, staff, and visitors from external threats, internal hazards, and emergencies is our primary moral and ethical obligation. This extends to the most vulnerable, children, and the elderly. Second, is safeguarding church assets from theft and vandalism. This is part of being good stewards. A secure environment deters crime. Third, is maintaining a safe and welcoming environment. When people feel safe, they can more easily focus on worship and fellowship. Security should be evident, but not overtly intimidating. It should integrate seamlessly with the church's mission. Our proactive approach focuses on readiness, resilience, and self-reliance to become a hard target. Readiness means anticipating threats and planning. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Self-reliance is taking personal initiative. Risk assessments are essential for identifying threats, hazards, disasters, vulnerabilities, and the likelihood of risks. This systematic process helps us allocate resources effectively. Examples of potential threats include active shooter or intruder events, theft, vandalism, and child abduction, which has a high impact. We also consider disruptive individuals, domestic disputes, and cyber threats, evaluating the likelihood and impact of each. Accidental hazards include fire, which has a high impact, and medical emergencies, which are statistically common. Slips, trips, and falls also have a high likelihood, and addressing these requires continuous vigilance. Natural disasters like earthquakes, wildfires, and flooding must be assessed. We also prepare for severe weather, like strong winds and extreme heat. Risk prioritization requires balancing likelihood and impact. High-priority risks, such as an active shooter or child abduction, require the most immediate and thorough planning and resources. Vulnerabilities occur in three main areas: physical security, procedural vulnerabilities, and human factors. Critical areas include barriers, parking lot security, headcount accountability, internal communication, and staffing. A comprehensive security team assessment addresses responsibilities, skills, gaps, support, and necessary training to ensure our team is prepared for various scenarios. Security team responsibilities are designated by position, including team leader, booth, sanctuary positions, nursery, usher, and patrol. Key considerations include team size, vetting, training, and involvement with law enforcement. The support team includes all church staff, deacons, volunteers, and medical responders. They act as our extended eyes and ears, reporting suspicious activity, assisting with evacuation, and providing comfort. The children's ministry faces unique threats, including sexual predators and custody issues. Emergency response requires protective equipment, communication, specific medical gear, and strict accountability. Access control protocols are crucial for the sanctuary and children's ministry. This includes locking doors during times of assembly, maintaining a single point of entry, and assigning security positions to monitor activity. Skills must be assessed, which include situational awareness and communication protocols. Gaps must be identified, which can include training needs in first aid, basic emergency procedures, de-escalation, and use of force policy. Emergency drills are essential for preparing the congregation and staff for fire evacuation, intruder events, and natural disasters. Drills help solidify procedures and response times. Fire and evacuation drill objectives focus on safe, orderly, and rapid evacuation with accountability. Procedures include alarm activation, designated exits, assembly points, and post-drill debriefing to identify improvements. Intruder drill objectives are to protect life, mitigate harm, and facilitate law enforcement. Procedures follow the run, hide, fight model, focusing on lockdown, communication with 911, and the security team's response. Disaster drill objectives ensure shelter-in-place safety and effective post-disaster response. Procedures cover drop, cover, and hold on, securing hazardous items, and conducting post-disaster assembly, first aid, and triage. Church maps visualize evacuation routes, equipment locations, and areas of responsibility. These maps are critical tools for orientation and emergency response planning. Deployment maps define security coverage areas and roles. Evacuation routes must be clear, with marked exits and designated primary and secondary assembly points posted in high-visibility locations. This is an example map of the sanctuary building layout for reference. This map illustrates access control points and the location of medical and fire equipment within the sanctuary, including trauma kits, AEDs, and fire extinguishers. Here we see the sectors of responsibility within the sanctuary, clearly defining armed and unarmed security zones. This map highlights the primary and secondary evacuation routes from the sanctuary, leading to the designated rally points in the parking areas. Combining the routes and security posts, this map shows where security personnel are stationed, evacuation paths, and the locations of safe rooms. This is an example map showing the overall church grounds. The grounds map indicates the primary and secondary evacuation routes, rally points, and the location of external security posts. In conclusion, preparedness, teamwork, and communication are key takeaways. Security is an ongoing process requiring continuous improvement and collaboration from everyone. Next steps include scheduling training, setting drill dates, finalizing policies, and partnering with local authorities. Thank you for reviewing this video on church security, brought to you by Fidelis Operations. Stay ready and stay resilient.